So now I find it necessary to create a response to my previous video, which is a response to a response to a response. Um, it's just getting really cyclical, kind of trapped in a matrix here, but I can't be silent about it. I posted my video, and I've received a lot of interesting responses from it, from both men and women. Detailing both support and hate. And the support is really fantastic, especially when it comes from men, because I have gotten a lot of support from male friends and people who have reached out to me and said, thank you for articulating what you said in the way that you did. I think it helped some of them understand why we run into walls, men and women, or outspoken feminists, because I'm of the firm belief that most, if not all, women are feminists. Most men are feminists, because if you believe in equal rights for women, you are a feminist. Not if you believe men are the enemy, you are a feminist. If you believe men are the enemy, you're not. I don't think that has a name. That's a different thing. Oh, it's misandry, but that's not a real thing, because misogyny is a result of the ingrained historical, sociological hatred built in that we culturally have for women, men and women alike. Having a pair of breasts doesn't preclude you from hating on fellow ladies, unfortunately, or hating on yourself. But feminism is about equality. And the craziest responses I'm getting are, oh, I'm gonna address this one real quick. I mean absolutely fucking despise. I hate the I'm an individualist argument, or I'm a humanist. I don't believe in feminism, and I don't believe in sexism. Wrong. You either believe in feminism or you believe in sexism. You believe in equality or you don't believe in equality. The idea that not believing in gender somehow separates you from recognizing yourself as a feminist is just ill-informed. I'm sorry. Gender, for all constraints and purposes, is made-up definitions, and you can argue against those definitions till the cows come home. But we, as human beings, are divided into sexes. This is a scientific fact. We have different chromosomes. We have different physical features. While a specific female may be stronger than a specific male, it doesn't take away from these specific physical differences. But this isn't about our differences. It's how we're treated. It's not about how a specific woman suffers through these things. It's that women in general come across many of these problems, usually on a day-to-day basis, but definitely in their lifetime, whether they acknowledge it or not. And the first argument, like, if you want to tell me that feminism isn't necessary, then why can't I post a video that says, like, hey, this is why it's not cool to talk about this like that in this forum, in this specific way of speaking about this as a man, and I can get, like, shat on for it. Like, hey, you need to shut up because you're coming off like a bitch. Like, you know what? And that's why feminism needs to exist. Because if I speak my mind in a way that I feel is fairly articulate, I didn't swear at all in the last video, I wasn't personally attacking anyone, I was addressing ideas. And that I come across as a bitch for expressing myself, that's not really sending out a lot of love for ladies. That we open our mouths in in the pursuit of equality, and we get shut down daily by people who assume that they're not sexist. Like, oh, I don't hate women, I just hate feminists. Well, feminists want equality for women. Do you want equality for women? No? Then you're a sexist. Do you want equality for women? No? You're a misogynist. There's at least a teeny tiny part, but probably about like this much of you, at least, that just has a deep, you despise women in some way. And you could think, hey, how's that possible? I love women. I have female friends, and I love my mother and my sisters and my girlfriend and my wife and my fill in the blank. But if you can shit on feminism and shit on the work that women have done for centuries to reach this point where we have the vote, beyond having the vote, we have privileges, we have rights, we are not cattle to be transferred from our fathers to our husbands. We have the opportunity to make our own money and decide whether or not we have children and when. We've come a long way, yeah, but sitting back and shitting all over feminism just takes away from all that. It's disgusting, and it offends me. And if I'm pissing off any of you men out there who say that I don't understand what your life is like, boo fucking who? I'm talking about women here. You don't understand what it's like. I'm not a man-hater. I hate misogynists. I hate sexists. And I really, really, really hate people who try to shut down the conversation by calling me a bitch. So, if you want to debate me, if you want to argue with me in a rational, human-to-human, equal way, I'm here. If not, go be a dick elsewhere. Bye.